The Way of Dual Cultivation, Theory, Methods, and Transformation of Partner Sexual Alchemy, Art of the Bedchamber, by Laing Z. Matthews. Part of Art of the Bedchamber, 6 books. The Way of Dual Cultivation, Theory, Methods, and Transformation of Partner Sexual Alchemy is a complete in-depth guide to one of the most refined and misunderstood arts of Daoist practice, the sacred joining of Yin and Yang for mutual refinement, spiritual elevation, and energetic return. For centuries, the true teachings of dual cultivation were hidden, encoded or misunderstood, dismissed as esoteric secrecy, or reduced to indulgent sexuality. This book reclaims and restores the tradition in its full alchemical integrity, clear, ethical, structured, and sacred. Rooted in classical Daoist internal alchemy, The Way of Dual Cultivation maps the complete arc of partner-based sexual transformation, from foundational theory and energetic preparation, through breathwork, union techniques, sealing, and circulation, all the way to spirit refinement and silent return. This is not a book about sexual pleasure or spiritualized romance. It is a manual of resonance, a return to timing, breath, polarity, and discipline. It is an offering to those ready to walk the inner path not alone, but with another, and to treat that path as a temple, not a game. Across 5 structured parts and 36 integrated chapters, this book guides the reader through the core cosmology of Yin and Yang as dynamic fields, not gender stereotypes, the 5 movements of desire and the seasonal logic of sexual energy, the principles of Daoist sexual ethics, sacred restraint, and energetic clarity, breathwork, visualization, and bodily preparation for non-ejaculatory union timing methods drawn from lunar cycles, seasonal rhythms, and partner resonance. The complete method of the union, from meeting, joining, and movement, to sealing, stillness, and return. Inner circulation of refined essence, and the practice of the small heavenly cycle in union. The transformation of Jing, essence, into Qi, breath, Qi into Shen, spirit, and Shen into emptiness, healing, rejuvenation, and the restoration of balance through partner work, guidance for long-term partnership, spiritual alignment, and shared evolution. Whether you are a committed practitioner, an advanced adept, or a sincere seeker drawn to the inner path of union, this book provides both the theoretical scaffolding and practical methods to make your practice stable, luminous, and real. Each chapter is written with reverence and clarity, integrating Daoist alchemical principles with modern physiological insight and ethical grounding. This book honors both masculine and feminine energies as sacred vessels of transformation and treats desire not as an obstacle, but as a gateway when aligned with breath, timing, and virtue. Included are seasonal guidelines for cultivation and abstinence, techniques for arousal without depletion, partnered meditations and circulations, visualizations for the dipper stars and energetic polarity, advanced sealing methods and post-union spirit integration, reflections on fertility, aging, and spiritual intimacy. This is not a book to skim. It is a manual to return to again and again as your practice, your relationship, and your own resonance evolve. The Way of Dual Cultivation is part of the Inner Alchemy series, a growing body of work dedicated to transmitting the foundational technologies of Daoist transformation in clear, living language. It stands alongside the path of sexual mastery and the Daoist art of the bedchamber, completing a sacred trilogy of teachings on breath, union, and return.